rich.
Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm glad you can be here, guys, to share in this delicious comforting food, one of the most versatile comforting food in Guyana. And let's get started here with our seasoning. This is my own all-purpose blend of seasoning. We're gonna go ahead and start marinating my chicken here. I'm using dark meat for this recipe because it's so much flavorful. Some soy sauce goes in, some black pepper, and some all-purpose dry seasoning, some Cajun dry seasoning, all-purpose seasoning goes in. And we're gonna give this a good toss and let everything marinate here. Now, there's many ways to do your chicken, and for this recipe, it doesn't matter how you do it, but make it flavorful, right? So I'm gonna set this aside and let it marinate for about 2 hours as I get the other ingredients going. So guys, my chicken's been marinating for about an hour. It's smelling good. I can't wait to start cooking it. I'm gonna show you the rest of the ingredients here. So when I'm making my cookup, no good cookup goes without Merriman basil. If you know, you know. Merriman basil is the best thing for cookup. Yeah, so I got a couple of sprigs of that. I got my broadleaf thyme. Got a piece of celery. I got an onion, some dried fine leaf Guyanese thyme, a couple flags of garlic. I got some sweet peppers, carrot, a bunch of scallions from the yard. I got corn. I got my coconut milk. And I'm making my cookup rice with red beans. And we have here some authentic calf's rib. I got salt and pepper. I got some spinach here. This is some Malabar spinach. This is some longevity spinach, just to add some greens there. So one thing that I'm using different today to spice up things, I'm using some Spanish chorizo sausages, and I'm gonna cut that up, and that's gonna give us a whole lot of flavor. Oh, look at this. It's running out because I just opened up the package. Look how rich that is. Spanish chorizo, guys. Give it a try. Washed brown rice, about a cup and a half, and we're ready to go. Let me cut up everything, and I'll show you how I do it. To our pan, we're gonna add some cooking oil and bring it up to temperature on a nice medium to high heat. And we're gonna try to sear our meat, and that's just to lock in all those flavors, right? We're partially gonna cook it only. We're gonna basically cook it on the outside, halfway done, and we're gonna set it aside to go in our cookup. So, as I say, guys, this is the most versatile way of cooking, and it's our own style of comfort food, so everyone does it a little different. So continue to watch, guys, as I chop my garlic and celery. And I am going in with a half of an onion. Gonna thinly slice that. And I have some bell peppers, some sweet peppers here. Remove the seeds, and we're gonna dice it up into small pieces. And different people will use different ingredients, right? But I like flavors, so I'm going in with carrots and peppers, all the good stuff here. I'm not going too fancy, so you guys can follow along and do this with simple recipes just like this. So carrots and peas and corn is a must, right? And we have some fresh scallions from the backyard. Just going with a nice big old handful of that. And this is our padina or broadleaf thyme that add extra layers of flavor. And believe me, if you eat like this, you won't get a cold. And of course, no cookup rice can go without some nice basil. This is our Merriman basil. Lots of fragrance and flavor. I'm just gonna rough cut it. Nice big bunch. And some fresh dried thyme. This is the fine leaf thyme, adding extra flavor. So I know many of you are very good cooks, but I encourage you to use fresh ingredients as well. And our chicken is coming along well. And now it's time to give it a flip. It's releasing its own liquid there, and it's cooking. So I'm not gonna entirely cook this to done, and I'm gonna give it about maybe 10-15 minutes to cook. And here's my secret ingredient that I'm using today. This is chorizo sausages. This sausage is cured in tomato and dried, so it absorbs all those tomato flavors and basil, and it's a wonderful ingredient to add in any recipe, guys. So that's what I'm adding today to kick this up a notch, along with our flavorful chicken that's coming along here. A few more minutes, I'm gonna take it off the heat and set it aside. So folks, if this is the first time that you're watching my channel, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow and help me to create more content like this so I can share with you guys, right? So to my pot, I'm gonna add some cooking oil, just a few tablespoons, about 2 tablespoons, and then I'm gonna go in with all my aromatics that I just cut. All my seasoning goes right in. So this is also known as the all-in-one rice pot, cookup rice, and we're just gonna saute this so that it release all those flavors and aromatics and get going. So as soon as my onions and garlics are cooked, I'm going in with the rest of the ingredients, and that'll only take just a few minutes. As soon as the onions start getting translucent, we know it's time to move on, because we don't want to burn anything. I'm gonna go in with about a half a cup of corn. I'm gonna go in with my washed rice. This is basmati long grain brown rice. Wonderful rice to use. And we all gonna toss everything together, right? So we want all those ingredients to be incorporated and mixed well. Not gonna add any liquid as yet, because we want everything to absorb the flavors. That's just my way of cooking, right? I'm gonna hit it up with a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of sea salt. And remember, guys, add your salt as you go, taste and go. And no cookup is without the cash rib. So I'm gonna go in with a few tablespoons of this cash rib, which will give it flavor and color as well. About 4 or 5 teaspoons of cash rib, and you can add more as you go along and taste and go, adjusting your salt. And now for the coconut milk, I got about 1.5 cups coconut milk. That goes in as well. Give it another stir. Give it a good, nice mix. Everything gets absorbed. So we're not gonna add the waters yet until we finish adding all the ingredients. Our beans goes in. Now you can use just about any kind of beans here. That's why I said this is so versatile. You can use black-eyed peas, you can use pigeon peas, you can use dal, you can use red beans. And now I'm gonna add my chicken that's partially cooked, and now it's gonna cook for the remainder inside the rice on low heat. After I get everything together, I'm gonna give it one good mix here. And now I'm gonna add water, just enough water to cover the meat. right above the rice. And we're gonna mix it in again, and we're gonna cover this down and let it cook on medium to low heat. Let everything simmer there. And all we have to do is go ahead and taste for salt. Add a little bit more if you need. And we're done. I forgot to show you guys that I added some spinach to the top as we shut off the heat. And now it's time to plate. I hope you guys like this easy recipe. And the chorizo, guys, is smelling so good. Here it is. We garnish and we're ready to eat. Bon appetit, guys. Dinner is served. My delicious cook-up rice. Remember to leave your comment, and please do subscribe to see more cooking like this and stuff from my backyard. It's Caribbean Ducks. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.